This video, once again, is very sporadic and out of the blue. I did not anticipate making this video today. This video will not be in darkness. I'm literally getting my seat ready and my light on. So bear with me for literally a second and you'll see my amazing face. Let me grab a blanket because my fucking 9 inches hanging out. So I've got to get a blanket to cover myself. Fucking hell, that's bright. You can tell I've been wearing a do-rag all day. Which looks better, this one or this one? Depends, which one brings out my light skin, you know what I mean? I think this one. Okay. Fucking hell, that is bright. My eyes are bad anyway, but jeez. Random video. I uploaded my walk, or sort of run, from Margate to Maidstone previously. That was recorded on the 11th of March. Me and my best friend, Precy, we went on that run to challenge ourselves. Said on Google Maps it would be 14 hours and 36 minutes, something like that. It took us 36 hours. We slept outside on the street. It was impeccable. But that's not what this video is about. This video isn't going to be about Margate to Maidstone, even though my next video from this one is going to be an explanation why I did it, how it was, an in-depth explanation to talk about it, because it was very interesting for me to do, me and my friend to do. And the video I uploaded in really shit resolution for some reason, so I'm assuming not a lot of people are going to watch it. And if you are going to watch it, I appreciate you, or if you have watched it. But anyway, this video is just another rant, just about random stuff, about what I'm going through in this very moment of time, on the 2nd of June 2023, currently 17 years old still, obviously. I haven't turned 18 yet. I'm 18 in August, 8th of August, was born 8th of August, at the time 808, you already know, synchronicities and numbers don't lie. Obviously August is also the 8th month, so 8th month on the 8th day, at the time 8:08 in the morning. You can tell man's built for greatness. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing or speaking about in this video are my struggles. I'm still selling these gel blasters. Still selling these gel blasters. I've got some stock left to sell. It's going pretty well. Haven't sold them all yet, obviously. You can see right there my wardrobe, I've still got a couple. Going to different local corner shops and I'm speaking to them saying, are you interested in selling these? I've got 2 corner shops ready to sell. One corner shop, he's currently selling. He doesn't have any stock in his corner shop. However, anyone that comes in, they say, yo, let me get a blaster. He calls me up, I go down to the shop and they're interested in buying. This one is in Barmin, this corner shop. His name's Vincent. He was my first promotion. I posted it on TikTok. I felt really good about that, but I didn't feel satisfied. I thought I'd feel way more satisfied. And the first day, I gained two customers, and it's been about 2-3 days after I made zero sales. Went to go see Vincent today and he said a couple people have been walking in, but he hasn't fucking called me. I don't know why. He's clearly money blocking me, cock blocking me, money blocking me. Same thing for some reason, whether it's intentional or not. Right, iCloud storage ran out annoyingly, but I managed to get rid of some fucking shit on my cat car. But anyway, I was talking about how I'm gonna sort out Vincent if he's trying to fucking decipher my money making. But everything that I was talking about, struggles, when they say your network is your net worth, is so true, and I understand this. So I've been chilling with my boy Precy, my best friend, the one I went Margate to Maidstone with. I've been chilling with him, obviously only really talking to him about anything meaningful. Stumbled while I was selling these gel guns, and while I was doing these business endeavors, these two people that I know from my area contacted me. They're called Jake and Talon, right? And they're running a social media marketing agency, which is what I was going to do. So I decided to hear them out. We hop on a Zoom call. They start talking to me. We start talking together. They're getting mentored by their friend called Aston, who's also 17. We're all 17, being mentored, and he's doing his SMMA business as well, but he's already done it for a year. He's done it for a year, and he's already really successful in it, or at least very successful in coming away from the beginning part, right? So they're getting mentored by him. I'm fully interested and invested into these two individuals because they're very similar to myself. They're hardworking and disciplined individuals who, you know, focus on keeping utmost respect for themselves and the people around them, have high aspirations. They also envision themselves to have a very good, rich, prosperous future, which is what I envision, which is what I want for myself and everyone that I'm around. They have a very good mentality, the same as myself. And I can very much see a very good friendship forming between all of us. Even if this business endeavor, with them doing my ads, recording, doing content creation, if it doesn't work out, then I know that I'll still have them as friends. Because as I keep speaking to them, I will make sure I implement myself and I seed into their brain that will make them want, obviously, to befriend me. And that sounds a bit biggy, right, doesn't it? It sounds a bit biggy. When you say, oh, I want them to befriend me, it sounds a bit like beggy, like I just said. But it's about being smart in the circumstances that I'm in. Realistically, I'm in the power position because I have the gel guns and they have their, business that they want to help me on. And we're running off a commission, so every time I get a sale, they get money for it. So ultimately, I'm in the power position. However, I do want to befriend them using my charm, my intelligent mindset, and engraving myself in their emotions. That sounds extremely manipulative, but I'm a manipulative motherfucker. I'm good at talking to people in a way that I can sort of maneuver my way in a conversation and use their emotions to sort of give me information, using their body language to decipher what they're really meaning behind their words. That's ultimately what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to being around like-minded people who just want to succeed and will help me succeed, and in turn I'll help them succeed. So it's a big, prosperous, blooming flower, right? But it's so fucking hard. And excusing these two boys, I gotta redo my whole fucking website. I did my website on Wix.com. I'm now transitioning to Wix.com to Shopify because the Aston person who's 17 years old, who has the SMMA business and who is already successful and who is mentoring the two boys, basically said my website's shit. And I took it. I didn't argue. I didn't say anything. I said, yeah, I understand, because it is. It's not the best, right? I put fucking hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours into that fucking piece of shit. It's not shit, but I put hours into it. But in his eyes, it's shit. And ultimately, he's not wrong, because I have a load of site traffic and no one's buying. I mean, even though they can't buy, no one's buying, and no one's asking me to buy. So it must mean my website's shit. So I can take that with a pinch of salt. So now I'm transitioning to Shopify, and I have never used Shopify ever. And it is so confusing to me. Wix is so much easier. That's why I fucking stuck with Wix. Because Wix understood it. I grasped the basics of Wix and managed to formulate a formula and a system that works for me. But obviously, now I have to fucking go to Shopify, which is so annoying. But it's gonna help me in the future, obviously. I'm not wanking, no one. I was like doing that, like itching my balls, but yeah. Tough time at the moment mentally. It's really tough because I just feel like, although I'm very much progressing, very much doing baby steps, I got more stock coming in of a different kind of blaster. Went to 2 corner shops, one of them that I know from a friend, from a family friend. He said he'll more than happy to do a promotion. I'm doing a promotion in his shop tomorrow, if he's open. So, and I'm gonna put gel guns in this fucking shop. Then I got another corner shop that's interested in selling water blasters. So when I got the next shipment of these, but water, I'll sell them in there too. So it's going well, it's going good. In that aspect, I'm quite impatient, I held myself to very high expectations to the point I ran myself into the ground. Like with this website thing, I've only started trying to do it today, and I'm already fucking hating myself because it's like, oh my god, it's so annoying because like, I'm not crying, I've got bad eyes. Okay, I shouldn't say that, but it is the reality of it. And I was in darkness and I turned this motherfucker on for you cunts. But see that. But yeah, it's just quite tough. It is really tough. It's not easy right now. But I'm willing to accept the trials and the tribulations and the adversity that I must go through to be the most prosperous and monumental person I possibly can be for myself right now, and myself for the future, and my family and my friends and my unborn kids for the future. If I want to live a life of pleasure, luxuries, riches, generational wealth, I need to be the one to break this systematic patterns that's ultimately leading our family generation downwards. Because my family generation and everyone's family generation is like stocks. That's the way I articulate it in an example. So you've got, for example, my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather or great-great-great-great-great-grandma, either one, same thing, they're up here. Because they're at a point in their life where they needed to be like really strong, right? Don't know why my fucking arm's looking tiny there. I think it's a lighting. Let me pattern that up real quick. Can't be looking skinny, eh? But they were up here because they needed to be really strong. And then for each generation, so maybe their kids were like the same or a little bit below them, then their kids were like a little bit below them, then their kids were maybe the same, a little bit below them, a little bit below them, to the point where my mum's mum, so my grandma's like down here. So her great mum, grandma, was up here. She's now down here, right? She's raised my mum down here through negative parenting, negative habits that she passes down to her children, or my mum. She passes it down through the communication, passes it down through the lack of parenting, passes it down through the trauma she gives, passes it down to, just general shit behavior, like bad eating, bad education, no knowledge to give to your child because she has no knowledge of herself because of her mum. To the fact that you're downgrading your child because of your lack of knowledge to give to your kid. If I had no knowledge, I wouldn't be able to give knowledge to my kid. But it's the fact that I have knowledge and I'm going to continue accumulating knowledge to give to my kid. That's why I'm going to raise upwards. Because of the knowledge I'm going to be able to give to my children and the knowledge my mum can give to my children. So it's here, right? So my mum's mum graded downwards for her negative parenting, and my mum has graded upwards. Whether that is because of her parenting, well, it is, because she's an amazing mum. But I think, like, my mentality is not from her. My mentality is not from anybody but myself. Yes, people have helped me. Yes, my mum has helped me. My stepdad has helped me. Even my biological dad has helped me to some degrees of learning different lessons and capabilities within myself to be a upstanding person and hold myself completely accountable regardless of how I'm feeling. If you didn't get that, I'll go into detail later. I was a bit fucking side tangent. But itchy balls again. But I think I was destined to help my mum, my family, and my kids grow upwards in the stock market of the generational of my family, go upwards. Because no one's given me this information except me. No one has told me to think the way I have. No one has told me to make these videos and make these, YouTube channels and TikTok shorts and Instagram reels. No one's told me to necessarily do any of this. My stepdad has helped me with the gel blasters exponentially, with the financial side and the informational side. I've turned to him for a lot of information, especially when it comes to fitness, because of my childhood trauma with my biological dad. I felt like I needed a father figure in a way, because I felt neglected when I was a child. And that neglection and that crave to be approved by a man or be approved by a father figure ultimately led to me being attached to my stepdad rather quickly, even though he didn't treat me too well. When my stepdad first came into our house, it was all fine. Whatever. Honeymoon phase in my mum's and my stepdad's relationship, it was all blessed because it was all first new. It was good. Time goes by, maybe a year, 9 months, whatever, wears off, and he starts to become a bit of a cunt. This is what I learn from him, and this is what I learn from everyone, because I'm extremely perspicacious in the way I grab everyone's energy, and I just, formulate it to be the best person I could possibly be. He has a very big need to criticize people, to check every last thing you do wrong. If you leave a plate at the wrong place, if you leave, your phone on for too loud, like say if the volume's too loud, I don't know, you leave you're in the shower for too long, or, trying to give other examples, you leave a bit of mess on the side, a bit of mess on the floor, you don't tie up the bag, you don't put waters in the fridge, you don't clean your room up a lot. You know what I mean? Shit that wouldn't obviously be bad. Like, say if I don't clean my room, I'm a fucking lazy piece of shit. I don't shower, don't brush my teeth, I don't clean after myself, my dick stinks. Obviously, he's gonna say, pattern your fucking shit, sort yourself out. But it's the way you communicate, the way you articulate yourself, and the way you produce it to a child, and the way you communicate to a child who is young, who is from the ages of 10 years old, maybe even up to the ages of 15, 16. They're still very vulnerable, still very groomable, and still very their mind won't adapt well to the criticism you're giving them unless they're a very, very advanced child. They're not going to adapt very well to much pressure unless they've been conditioned throughout their life to be prohibited to a lot of pressure, which I wasn't. And so it's persistence, when someone is constantly persistent. Say for example, if you're a female watching this, or if you're a man watching this, picture this. Picture you're a man, so I'm going to talk about a woman. I'm a man, so I'm going to talk about a woman. But if you're a woman, just imagine I'm talking about a man. So I'm a man, right? It's like, imagine this. Imagine you're walking down the street, or, you're at the shop or you're doing something, you're at the gym, and somebody comes up to you and says, excuse me, how long are you to be here? Or how many sets you got left at the gym? Or can I get your number? Right? You say, I've only got, 6 sets left. Or you say, no, I've got a boyfriend. Or no, I don't want to give you my number. And then 5 minutes later, they come back and they ask the same question. Or they rephrase it and say, oh, can I have your number? You say, no. It's like, oh, okay. Hey, excuse me, do you know anywhere I can get in contact with you by any chance? No. I've got a boyfriend. Or no, I've got a girlfriend. You know what I mean? And it's like 5 minutes later, they say the same thing. Or she says a different phrase of, let me get your number, let me chat to you. And then 5 minutes later, it's like, oh, it's the same thing. And then it's like 5 minutes later, you're at the gym. Oh, how many sets you got left? Oh, I still got 6. How many sets you got left? Like, they say it 5 minutes later. I've got 5 now. How many sets you got? Halfway through my 5th set. How many sets you got? 4 more. You know what I mean? It's just that persistence. It fucking aggravates you, doesn't it? You can just imagine, I just made a really shit random example, but I'm assuming you get the gist. That persistence would annoy people, especially if that persistence is criticism. You did this wrong, 5 minutes later. You did that wrong too, 5 minutes later. You did that wrong too. It's not literally in the span of 5 minutes, but it's in a short time frame to aggravate someone to a very high amount. Okay. Went on a side tangent about my fucking childhood trauma, my relationship with my stepdad and criticism. However, like I said, it's a rant. 17 minutes. It's a rant. It's a full moon outside. That's so fucking random. But it's a full moon outside. I'm feeling good. Right now, I'm making this video. I'm feeling very present. I'm enjoying it. And I'm thanking you for listening. But times are tough right now, man. Got my first 2 sales. I'm going to keep grinding. Trying as hard as I fucking can. And I ain't going to give up. Because I know the second I give up, I'm going to be downgrading in my family generation. It's bigger than me. And everybody, every last person wants to believe that they're doing something for a greater purpose, right? If you're going to the gym or if you're chatting to a girl, you want to believe that going to the gym is going to build to a fucking amazing, monumental empire. If you're talking to a girl, you're envisioning, I'm talking to this girl, we're going to have kids, we're going to live on the beach, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You're hoping that the things you're doing now makes a positive trajectory for the trajectory for the future. You want to believe the things you're doing now has a greater purpose outside of yourself. Maybe it's helping the fucking world, or maybe it's helping the family, or maybe it's helping your friends. You want to believe that something meaningful is coming out of what you're doing. I know. That's what I've attached myself to. I know that I need to be great so my kids, something outside of myself, can grow. So my family, something outside of myself, can live freely and financial freedom. So when AI robots start walking around and AI sex dolls and all this shit comes along, I will be safe. My family will be safe. My kids will be safe. My kids' kids will be safe. But if I sit around having a wank, right, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to grow. I'm not going to be able to help my kids or help my family or help the things and people I need to help and make the connections I need to make. If I sit here playing games all day, I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to be the best person I possibly can be. I went through a little stage of playing Fortnite throughout this week. About 3-4 days, I was playing it non-stop. I downloaded it literally this week. I played with my friend Precy. It was actually really fun. It was actually fun. But I'm an extremist. If I do something, I do it all. If I drink alcohol, I'll drink way too much. if I like a girl, I'll like her way too much. I put all my eggs in it. I put all my effort in it. If I want to do a website, I'll sit up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do that website all day and all night. Wake up next day and do it again and again and again. If I want to go for a run, I'll go for a run and do it for fucking... I'll do it in a stupid way. Like I run on the motorway because I was bored and I wanted to run. Like while fasting, like I'll fast for like 6 days. Like I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but no, it is what it is. Like I'll fast between 3 and 6 days. I'll like, you know, go run like from Margate to Maidstone. Take me 36 hours. I was gonna sleep outside and be homeless for 4 to 7 days just because I was bored, just to challenge myself. Like, I'm an extremist, basically. And when I don't do something for my extreme ambition, I kill myself with like beating myself up. So I was in I don't know what the word is, like Now I've got to think of the word, because now I look stupid. Self-condemnation. If that's a word. Self-condemnation. Yeah, sounds good. So I just beat myself up and give myself a load of self-condemnation for no reason. Don't look that word up. If you're watching this, don't fucking check me for my spelling. Or my pronunciation. I'm so fucking tired, but just know times are so difficult right now. Or at least I think they are. Because I haven't been through a lot of self-discipline throughout my whole lifetime. I'm 17, so throughout my 17 years of existence, a lot of stuff has just happened to me. And I haven't actively seeked out discomfort. Discomfort has normally just come to me. I don't seek it. So it is the effort of seeking discomfort for me that I'm just sort of getting my head around, getting used to. Because doing this website, doing these guns, selling them, doing businesses, takes a lot on your mind. Just to sit there in my bed, I'm going to go to my bed right now. It's got a pile of clothes in it because they were on my chair, and you can see full moony outside, you already know. And you got my ring light there, you got my monitor. There's my monitor. There's my monitor behind the ring light. Fuck now, there it is. Don't know why I did that, but. And then I got my stock there. What's my fucking, there it is. And obviously stock in the wardrobe. That angle looked crazy. But I'm gonna get through it all, man. I'm so glad I'm recording this because I know for a fact, me, you, like you watching this now that I upload this video, you, me now, and then me in the future, in the next 5 to 10 years, my kids, they're gonna be able to look back this very video. I'm gonna be able to edit this very video and show how I've developed in such a good way. Like I was saying before, I would wish I'd started this YouTube channel when I was 10. That means I would have been able to think. I'll be able to see it exactly how I was thinking at every different stage in time. But with this, I'm doing it now, consciously. Actively building, actively recording and documenting my future. I'm manifesting by manifesting. I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in the law of opposites, but I believe in the law of action. I believe you have to have action in order to prosper. It's about the law of opportunities, and it's about the law of acting out them opportunities you're given. Okay, right. I would stand up and get my black castor oil, but you'd see my bare ass, and I know you don't want to see that. Well, actually, you might. A couple fucking gay people around. No offense. Oh, fuck. In the future, I'm gonna get cancelled for that. Fuck it. That's so annoying. My future self is gonna hate me for that. If you edit that video of me, if you edit and clip down that video or that little bit of dialogue, you're a cunt. But the reason why I said that is because this guy messaged me on Instagram and said, want to meet? And I said, why? And he said, so I can service you. And I said, service me for what? And he was like, service you with my mouth. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God, it's dripping. Basically saying he'll fucking suck me off, the fucking freak. Guess how old he was? 38. Man was a pedo and a half. His Instagram, he blocked me, but his Instagram was, fuck. I've got his Instagram. Off the top of my head. It was George, I think. George something. I'll put it in the description of this video. In the description of this video, it will have that pedophile's Instagram. I mean, I don't know if he knew my age or not. And when I told him, he blocked me. So maybe he's not a paedophile, but we can just say the gay funny guy. The really bold guy who's fucking hell, a bit weird, but black castor oil to grow the old man parts of my fucking head, because when I shaved my head, it messed up my hairline a bit, and obviously when you go to the barbers quite a bit, it messes up your hairline anyway, quite a bit. And now it's all growing back from scratch, like the sides are growing back, the top is growing back all at the same length. It really shows my balding parts of my head. Also doing my eyebrows with castor oil. Don't know whether it does anything, but hair's hair. The reasoning is because on this side, as you can see, I've got really thin eyebrows because I kept doing my eyebrow slits because I thought I was some fucking top man. And this side is thicker than this side. But the Marge is coming upstairs, so I'm gonna have to be quiet now. So I'm gonna have to end this video off very soon, if not right now. Fucking hell, bro. Looks like I've got piss on my head. Piss head. Jesus Christ. Definitely gonna keep doing this so my future self don't have to deal with this bullshit. Okay. Right, so like I said, this moment of time It's a bit of a struggle just to deal with everything, but we have to get through it. We have to, otherwise, oh my god, you die. I'll die a loser. Like, never in any realm will ever happen. Alright guys, look. Now, got a pissy hand. It's quite sticky, to be honest. I shouldn't really do this before bed because it's going to get all over my pillow, but it is what it is. I could definitely condense these videos down into like fucking 15 minutes, but it's the raw and authentic side. Good night. You alright?
I don't play Fortnite.
No.
I know you don't play Fortnite.
No, I'm not playing Fortnite. I'll come say goodnight to you in a second, okay? About that Fortnite. I was staying up until like 4 o'clock. No, 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. Playing Fortnite. I was going to bed really late. And it links down to my extremities. So I deleted it off my PC yesterday. Completely deleted it. I go through these phases of not playing for ages, and then I play for a bit. When I say ages, I mean like 4 to 6 months, and then something would happen, like an update, and I'll play it for a bit. But I only played for a week, and I realised it's so fucking bad for me. Such a big distraction. And if I want to obviously get somewhere, I can't be distracting myself. But I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into my journey. Got more videos coming. Whole point of these videos being like this is so you can really understand me as a person, me as a human being, and not me editing, chopping up, putting music, subtitles over a video to captivate your attention. I don't care if you're entertained or not. I'm doing it for me. Like, I'm doing it for my kids. And if you are still watching, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? I'm just excited to see what the future holds. Just, yeah.